Well, I have a final question. Thank you very much. You've been a negotiator and a mediator.
Yeah.
So some thoughts on these two roles, also what you learned from one role for the other. I think it's kind of unique situations. I'd like to hear something.
That's a great question, and we've needed a lot of time to think about it. The immediate reaction is that personality is very important, temperament, the stuff that you don't have much control over. So by personality, some people are conflictual and provocative, and others are more moderate and have an instinct to make peace. Mandela, despite his extraordinary role in making peace in South Africa, is not a natural peacemaker in the way that Archbishop Tutu, or indeed Jacob Zuma, our deputy president who was fired and who's likely to be the new president of our country. Zuma's a born peacemaker, that's an instinct, make peace. Whereas others tend to be more conflictual or authoritarian. And so to come back to me, my instinct's mediator, so I don't make for a good negotiator. I'm looking for the compromise all the time. So I've been a negotiator, and I'm thinking all the time, I'm not trying to hold a position and win a position. I'm going into mediation mode as a negotiator. Now sometimes that might be fine and appropriate, and sometimes that's not what's required. Sometimes in your negotiating team you may decide that somebody's going to play tough and somebody's going to play soft. But you may want everybody holding tough for a little while. And then you've got this member of your team who's standing, not here, but in the middle of the floor of the tough. And it gets confusing. So I think by instinct, I sit better at the mediator's table than at the negotiator's table.
But did your experience in negotiating help you mediate? Because you had the inside kind of view?
My experience as a mediator helps enormously as a negotiator, because I know that if I want to win something, I must help you win something. And that's the mediator's outlook on life. I know that if I can get you to feel happy about a deal, I'm going to get what I want. So mediation experience definitely makes for better negotiators. If you've been a negotiator and you're self-critical and reflective, that can help you as a mediator, because you should remember how hardline you felt once upon a time, how angry you felt, and how difficult it was. If your opponent is really unreasonable, how difficult it is to be flexible and accommodating. And you can't be sitting there as a mediator saying, well, come on, the answer's obvious, because you've not understood the dynamic. Having been a negotiator in tough situations helps you understand how the parties before you are feeling.
Thank you very much.
Good.